Good evening, everyone. It's Mr. MTV. Tonight, I'm going to be going through the game week 17 of the Premier League. Um, the Premier League finally returns after a stunning World Cup, a World Cup which I enjoyed. Um, I've seen good football, but on a personal level, I didn't enjoy because England didn't do anything in the World Cup and were eliminated in the quarterfinals. But nonetheless, it was a stunning World Cup. The organisation was absolutely pitch perfect from what I've seen. And yeah, I'm going to be going through game week 17, and the Premier League is finally back. Yep, so starting off with the first game on Boxing Day, Tottenham Hotspur versus Brentford. A London derby. Tottenham currently sitting fourth in the table, and Brentford are 10th. So yeah, it should be a good game. But I think Tottenham will be firing. Harry Kane will be wanting to start really sharply after his penalty miss in the World Cup. His unfortunate penalty miss, which led to England eliminating the World Cup in the quarterfinals. So yeah, I think Harry Kane will be firing. He'll be really wanting to get out there and showcase the world what he's got. I mean, he doesn't need to showcase anything. He's already proven it many times. But yeah, just to shock some people up, some people that have been doubting him. How can he doubt Harry Kane? Top striker. What a player he is. He's missed a penalty. Okay, we move on from there. Brentford, I think they're coming off a win against Manchester City, I believe. So yeah, they will be really wanting to start off firing, and they striker Ivan Toney. He's been in a bit of controversy lately with FA and betting rules and whatever. But if he's gonna play, he's gonna perform, and yeah, it should be a good game. I'm going for a draw on that one. Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw. Second game, Crystal Palace versus Fulham. Um, Fulham are currently ninth in the league, and Crystal Palace are 11th. Both level on 19 points, so this is going to be a really good game. Another London derby. Yeah, I think Fulham should get the job done. Mitrovic has been firing at the World Cup as well. He scored a couple of goals, but I don't think he would have performed like how we would have wanted in the World Cup. So yeah, I think Mitrovic will enjoy himself there. Wilfred Zaha has been doing well as well. Eberechi Eze has been doing really well as well. Patrick Vieira hasn't disappointed, a second season in a row, and he's performing really well. I'll go for Fulham win, a 2-1 Fulham win. Third game, Everton versus Wolves. Everton 17th and Wolves 20th, bottom of the table. 4 points separate the two teams, so it's not much, to be honest with you. Anything could happen in this game. Wolves defending is terrible. They are on minus 16 goals. Yeah, I can't see anything but an Everton win here. I'd go for 3-0 Everton win. Yeah, Wolves are in big trouble. Next up, Leicester versus Newcastle. Newcastle have had a brilliant season so far, are currently sitting third in the league table. Leicester are 13th. Obviously, Leicester's horrendous start to the season, that's what caused them to be 13th in the league, and they find themselves 13th. But they've picked up form lately. James Maddison was absolutely firing. Just a shame he cannot get on the pitch for England, which is really frustrating. But yeah, I think Newcastle will continue their great run of form, and I hope that Newcastle don't drop. Just, it's going to make the Premier League more entertaining. I would like for Newcastle to continue their great form, and yeah, I think games at King Power, I'll go for a 3-2 Newcastle win, but it's going to be a really good game. I'm looking forward to that one. Looking forward to watching it. Southampton versus Brighton. Yeah, Brighton obviously started the season really well under Graham Potter, but it was just unfortunate that he left to Chelsea. So Southampton are currently 19th in the league. Oof. Had to scroll down to find Brighton 19th in the league against 7th. To be honest, it just depends. Would Alex McAllister be back from the national team? Obviously, Brighton have got a World Cup winner in their team, which is surprising. A team like Brighton have got a World Cup winner, but yeah, if Alex McAllister can come back and they're firing at all cylinders, then I think Brighton should have enough to win that game. I'll go for a 3-1 Brighton win. Next up, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa were doing really well since the sacking of Steven Gerrard. They seem to have picked up form. Liverpool were they can't seem to find that consistent run with Liverpool, but yeah, it's a tough one to call this one, but um, yeah, I would say Liverpool. I'd say Liverpool get the win there. I've seen their game against Manchester City. Looks like they're all right. Obviously, I don't think Liverpool are going to get top four. I don't think they're even going to challenge for top four. But I think they'll have enough to beat Aston Villa. Last game on Boxing Day, Arsenal versus West Ham. Well. Top of the league, Arsenal. Arsenal are top of the league, 37 points against West Ham, who are currently 16th, just above the relegation zone in 14 points. Arsenal are loving life. They're absolutely enjoying themselves, and you can't knock them for it, man. Top of the league. I wish Manchester United were top of the league. It just depends. Obviously, they're missing Gabriel Jesus. Would that affect them? I think so. Would they still have what it takes to beat West Ham? I still think so as well. Even though it's at the Emirates, yeah, Arsenal are gonna win. I'm going for a 2-1. It's not going to be an easy game. I don't know who's going to play up top. Probably Eddie Nketiah, and he's not your go-to man if you want to win the league and challenge for the league. You have to get a new striker in. I would say, I don't know, Arsenal, who they're going to get. Mitrovic, I don't know, but they need to get a striker somewhere in Germany. Just get a striker in. We've seen what Eddie Nketiah can do last season. He's a good backup striker, but as a number one, I don't think so. Because the reason I'm saying this now is because I'd rather Arsenal win the league than Manchester City, to be honest with you. So I'll be rooting for Arsenal. Just sick and tired of City winning the league all the time, man. I hope Arsenal can do it. And I hope they can win on Boxing Day. On Tuesday, the first game is Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Chelsea under Graham Potter can't seem to pick up form. They're always in and around winning games and then losing games they should have. Chelsea currently 7th in the league against Bournemouth, who are surprisingly 14th. Bournemouth are 14th in the league on 16 points. It's 5 points separate the two teams. That's how tight it is in the Premier League at this moment in time. I think Chelsea win. It's at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea should have what it takes. Let's just hope Aubameyang and Sterling can get on the goals now. Sterling has had a slow start for them so far. He should try and pick up some form. I hope he does. Sterling obviously is a brilliant player and a great asset for the England national team, but I just hope Chelsea can get the 3 points and Sterling can pick up from there and hopefully continue this season in great form. The next game on Tuesday is the big boys, Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. We are playing at Old Trafford, so hopefully we can have the crowd behind us and we can get the job done. Manchester United are currently 5th in the table, 26 points. Obviously, we've got a game in hand on Tottenham, so realistically we could be level on points with Tottenham. whenever we play our game in hand. I think against Nottingham Forest, it would be nice to see Jesse Lingard and Dean Henderson. But I think I don't think Dean Henderson is going to play. I'm not too sure. Maybe he's on loan, so he might not be eligible to play. But if he can, I'm really looking forward to seeing Jesse Lingard and Dean Henderson play against us. Manchester United should comfortable 3-0 win. And yeah, let's get in there and let's start picking up points. Now we have to start picking up points, and we have to start performing in the Europa League as well. We've got a big game coming up soon against Barcelona, and we've got to start picking up form now to get ready for that massive game against Barcelona. Last game, Leeds versus Manchester City. Yeah, you guessed it. Manchester City are going to absolutely play Leeds off the park, and I said it already. I don't think Leeds have what it takes. Erling Haaland is a machine. He's a beast. The guy's frightening every single defence. Yeah, Manchester City, comfortable 4-0 win, I guess. Yeah, that's all the games for then. Hopefully I guessed right, and hopefully Manchester United win. That's all I care about, to be honest with you. The other teams, I couldn't care less. But let's hope Manchester United can get the win against Nottingham Forest, and we can push on from there. It's a new start, a new era for Manchester United. And yeah, hopefully we can get the win and push on from there. I've been Mr. MTV. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Till next time, I'll see you later. I'm over and